All right, collective. So it's time for you to move in a new direction. Something to do with travel, relocating or traveling to a different location or part of the world. Um, Ariel is also coming up for you as far as that being significant. Um, Confirmation if this is about a world, a society, an industry, some type of community. This would also be about a relationship. But I am picking up specifically the the Ariel effect. The Ariel effect, I believe. What was her effect? Yeah, like the Ariel syndrome. She was unhappy with where she was. She wanted more. Okay, something about desiring more than what she currently had. And she loved, like, she was a klepto, right? She loved to collect things. She loved to go on an adventure, find new things. um and then you had her father and her community trying to tell her not to go out there. It was forbidden. So there's also this energy of a forbidden tale and what you are willing to give up in order to have that story, have a different story. Um, to have her story, even though it was based on love, this is also showing you her personality archetype. So if you have the Ariel syndrome, that you you get lackluster with the mundane of your restraints, um, what's considered normal, then this is a message for you. Okay, this is the collective that needs to go in a new direction, and relocate. There's something about her fins, what she was willing to sacrifice in order to be a part of that world. She did not consider. She didn't read the fine print. She didn't read the details. Now, this could have already happened, right? And so you have already decided that, hey, I don't want to be a part of that relationship. I don't want to be a part of that world. I don't want to be a part of that community, that group, whatever it is for you specifically. Um, so whatever secrets that are not shared with the rest of the world, you've those secrets have been revealed to you. You know how something works, you know the inner workings of something, and it may be now your responsibility to gatekeep that. um and it doesn't feel good to do it. Okay, so now you don't want to be in that relationship, you don't want to be in that job, whatever it is, or a part of something. You don't want to be a part of that world. There's an ugly side to that world. You don't like it. Okay. And so the collective is being told to relocate, move in a new direction. You've already seen someone's true intentions. Whatever this is, you've already got the message. There's also something here about networking, to increase your net worth. Okay. I'm hearing it's not what you know, it's who you know. That could be a model you live by. So for networker, this was about enhancing unity. Okay, a true networker enhances communities, enhances the unity of something. It benefits more than, it's like a union, right? It's a unity. It's a unified objective. Okay, and it comes from sharing information. So whatever you were a part of that you no longer resonate with, you can then still use that knowledge or that information that you acquired and share it with people that, and create the unity that you feel like that person, place, community, job, whatever didn't have. You can cultivate that. You can co-create with that. There is something here about being mindful of those around you, not all having good intentions. There's malicious intentions here, and spirit wanting you to, even those that want to be a part of your unity or a part of your union or your group, doesn't mean everybody that signs up has good intentions. So when you start your new system, your new community, your new way, your new relationship, these are some of the core principles here. What is a person willing to do to be a part of your community, to be a part of your world, to be a part of your society? And that, those are important questions to ask your members, your subscribers, your followers, whatever. And if they say whatever it takes, I believe Rumpelstiltskin said, "Well, the Dark One, and once upon a time, said I can always identify a desperate soul." So there's something here about a desperate soul. Ariel's personality archetype was a desperate soul. She was desperate to have what she wanted. She was desperate to, by any means, in whatever expense, even if it was detriment to herself. She was very desperate to be a part of something. Regardless of what she came from and who her father was or whatever, none of that mattered, because she put the world of Eric on the pedestal. Interesting. All right, Spirit, what do you have? What messages do you have for my collective? I want to go where the... Want to see them dancing, rolling around. Is it strolling around or rolling around? Up where they walk, up where they talk, stay all day in the sun. Wish I could be part of your world. All right, so when you hear something about part of your world, that may be my title. Wish I could be a part of your world. I'll play with that. Let me write it. I wish I could be part of your world. It probably won't be that, but it will be a play off that. Hold on. Now I'm hearing Dust Vidania reflection. Why does the cord have to fall so far? And I got these cords hooking me to this. Someone could be hooked up to a bed or plugged up to, not a ventilator, like a machine. All right. Someone could be doing, I literally had a vision of someone dropping cards while being plugged up to a machine, like in their arms, or having some type of like connections hooked up to them so they can't just get up and go grab it. But if you close your eyes, you'll see it. If you go within and you close your eyes, you'll see it. You'll get the answer you're looking for. Even if you can't see the card is in your mind. You've seen it already. You've seen it in the energy. You just, someone here doesn't necessarily need the cards. Okay. Anyway, so you got the stag. It says trust and thrive. Trust and thrive. All right. The stag is a very magical creature. Very magical. And then you also have action. Okay. This is also duality of the yin and yang energy. And then I'm also noticing here with the horse, the white one charging ahead and then the black one kind of behind, it kind of gives me this image of a shadow, right? The shadow creates the necessary contrast that allows light to be perceived. Without the dark, we would not Without the dark, without the shadow, we wouldn't have a construct of light and dark. We wouldn't have, it takes it from a 1D dimensional to a 2D dimension. And then the third dimension is all around us. It's in the air we can't see. What about air sign or air energy? This is also Gemini energy as well for me. Interesting. Okay, and then you have scribe in the shadow attribute. Altering facts or plagiarizing others' work. Ugh. All right, trust and thrive action. A deer in the headlights becomes a stag on the wall. So distractions, something here is like light, right? What happens to deers when deers see your headlights? When deers become aware that they are seen, or their light is shining brightly in their eyes, they become paralyzed. They become paralyzed to the vehicle approaching them, so much that they get hit by it. Or sometimes when they're being hunted as well. When they hear something, they freeze. Before they take action. Something about freezing could be significant. And then you have higher plan. We need a higher love. Oh. A higher plan is unfolding for you beyond what you can consciously comprehend. This divine design is perfectly aligned to support your growth as an individual, as well as the harmony of the collective. Okay. Peace and harmony within the collective. You're doing something very important. We have dog far away. A distant friend is thinking of you. You also have whale. Okay. It's a whale of a wash. Something is being cleaned. Prepared for something. Great worry over nothing. We also have barrow. I also heard borrow. You feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. Crabs in a barrel mentality is crabs in a barrel mentality is like you're being cleansed from some type of crabs in a barrel mentality, some type of one-dimensional paralysis, being stuck in a one-dimension paralysis, blinded by the light. Is that why that's why they want you to be afraid of the dark? Disappointment is a disappointment in a friend or lover in reverse. So there's a friend. Now this is a play on friend and lover. Far away, there's a friend and a lover. Someone loves you like a friend. They love you like a friend, or love you like a lover. Someone here is very loyal. They will not disappoint. Your Jupiter placement is also your spouse. Huh. Tell me more, Spirit. Regret what? I wish this never happened. What does someone regret? Running. Someone regrets running and they don't want to run anymore. Someone could have been in recovery. unsatisfied, allergies. Someone has allergies. Destiny. I wasn't happy the way things were going. Someone ran. They regret running because they were unsatisfied. I feel like this person is reflecting, like, what did I run from? Why did I do this? Why did I respond in this situation? Why do I always do this when someone gets close to me? Someone here runs when someone gets close to them, and they, instead of running anymore, they are accepting the fact that when an emotion arises, this is how they respond. Someone's in recovery from something. Okay. Higher plan, but there's a higher plan with destiny here. I'm hearing that song again by Anxiety. We have reunion here. R, another R. So we have the stag and thrive. Trust and thrive. You will feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. So you've gone through a period of lack. Oh, some of you guys, things got complicated when you got close to people that you love. There's something here about getting close to people that you love, getting caught up in maybe the limelight, the attention, the spotlight of some sort, and thinking that the people that you're connected with are on the same team as you, but because they have crab in a barrel mentality, they eventually sacrifice you and then put you up on a wall as a trophy. I feel like you met someone that was lacking in their life. They were lacking love, money, or goals. And then you used your magic to speak life into this person. And they swapped places with you. This is a spiritual sacrifice. Saying collective that you've been a spiritual sacrifice before. So much to the point where you were propped it on the wall and stuffed. Like, I got your head. I took your magic, and now my lack is now what you're lacking, and I'm getting success. That's your desire to see people elevate from their status, okay, their struggle. And so you had to kind of leave that behind and trust that whatever you were leaving behind, that you saw all the areas that you needed to see, and it's time to let it go. And I do wish that I do wish I never met you at all. Because I feel like people or this person or something about they regret treating you this way. It's given also like sellouts and spies as well. Like hired sellouts and spies were paid to get close to you, to see how it is you do what you do, and report back to them. So in some type of work, someone that you love or you get money with and you love is some type of informant in some type of way. We also have action. Even if they aren't an informant in the physical context, they are in a spiritual monitor spirit over you. They're a handler assigned to you because you have gifts. All right. Great worry over nothing. So when we have well here, this is saying, spirit saying, remember who you are. You're a whale. Um, you're on the top of the food chain, not on the bottom. So when you decide to shift your perspective, you take the negative with the positive. Then you take, instead of getting caught in the light of the limelight, you now are the one turning on the light. Something here about turning on the light. I don't want to run anymore. All right, so this connection or interaction with this experience has taught you not to run from yourself. Here's what I'm getting. And now you're hearing from people that you haven't heard from in a while. A distant friend is thinking of you. I feel like you're not even mad. You understand that bitter people, bitter situations bring out the worst in people. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you have been a very loyal and dedicated person yourself. And vice versa. There's a mutual camaraderie here of some sort. Unsatisfied, wasn't happy with the way things were going. Someone here is definitely a sellout. I don't know, collective. That's what they keep stressing here. But this is all a part of the higher plan. Whatever you've been dealing with, whatever you've been experiencing, is all part of the higher plan. Higher ups, a higher plan is unfolding before you beyond what you can consciously comprehend. This divine design is perfectly aligned to support your growth as an individual, as well as harmony for the collective. So this being made right, somebody's malicious intention being made right, and it not stopping you, it actually propels you forward to your destiny. Disappointment in a friend or lover. Yeah, it's giving like, I'm not mad. Someone's gonna say like, I hope you're not mad at me, X, Y, and Z. And I see you just not taking something personal. Virgo energy could be significant. Virgo, Leo, Virgo, Leo, Taurus. Reunion. This could be a lot of different people. One person could be regretful. Another person could feel like they wish they don't, like they're tired of running. They want to come back. Another person could just be unsatisfied, or they're trying to explain why they were the way they were. I feel like you're leaving. You may have two significant feminines that's unsatisfied and regretful with how they treated you, and they want to reunite with you. But I feel like you are taking action and you're going deeper. You're elevating, but it's like you're going deeper into the subconscious. And so people can't follow you there. I'm hearing tag. So you know how like in the ocean, when they're trying to keep up with a whale, a dolphin, or something, or a shark, they'll tag them. So everywhere you go, you're followed. But it seems like you're going like Megalodon energy. You're going somewhere that's so deep that certain people can't go with you. And so this is the symptom or the reaction to those monitoring energies. They don't know why they feel regretful. They feel like they failed their mission. Their mission was to stop you. Okay, but it was a part of a higher plan for you to encounter them, or them to encounter you. I don't want to be a player no more. I'm not a player. I just crush a lot. Yeah, right as you have set some boundaries and you are taking action into your life, then someone comes out of the fucking woodworks and they're just like, it's giving we could have been. I wish I never let someone get in my head. I wish I never let someone I wish I never let some like gossip and slander talk me out of a good thing that I had. Meanwhile, you can wish you never met someone. Now, the Queen of Cups can be some type of psychic. If you were dating a psychic or an intuitive of some sort, and that person because it's giving me scorn with the Three of Swords here. Like every action you take, they get a little scorn when you have like boundaries, when you put up boundaries with them, or you stop doing certain things with them. Because I'm hearing tag, you're it. Great worry over nothing. There was some type of intuitive of some sort that was convinced that you and them were going to be together with the Hierophant, and they waited around. Now they could have waited at like on the friend zone tip, and the more that they waited, the more it was hurting them. It was making it hard for them to heal. Three of Pentacles. Yes, with the Three of Swords. This is, I'm trying not to show that my support, my collaboration, me being affiliated with you. You was affiliated with someone that was in recovery. Alright. Saying you was affiliated with someone that was in recovery, and then they would hand you, it's like they will hand over their business, their following, their recognition, and attach you to them. But they were attaching you to them because they ultimately wanted to be in a relationship with you. So they thought by offering these things and doing all these things that would make you choose them and want to be in a relationship with them. Ten of Swords, okay? But that's not what you wanted, okay? And so really the reflection here was the monster that they accuse you of being is actually their own reflection. You're kind of just shedding light onto the fact that they aren't healed. And with the Magician energy here, it's almost like perpetrating. You know what I'm saying? They're intuitive because they are, as long as they're getting what they want. But they aren't committed if they're not getting what they want. And when they're not getting what they want, then they feel like, oh, you're going to get karma. Or I want to take you down or stop you from growing. Okay. Yes, I don't want to run anymore. So you are ready to take action, but someone here isn't at peace with this newfound choice that you're making, because they feel as if they already invested 3 years, 4 years, however many years, like out of nowhere you just had a change of mind. You must have already been entertaining someone else. There's this conversation like you must have already had someone in mind, and that means you played me all this time. That's the conversation that I see someone having with you, collective. Five of Wands is saying that you are running from your purpose in the direction that you're supposed to go in by dealing with a certain frequency, by continuously dealing with a certain frequency, and thinking that your charm and your charisma would be able to elevate them to your level. Trying to turn a pawn, okay, on a chessboard, trying to turn a pawn into a queen, trying to level up other people. Devil energy. That's playing devil's advocate. Very Aquarius energy. It's like dangling a carrot and then never getting the carrot. Quite naturally, eventually the person or the subject is going to get uninspired and uninterested. Unsatisfied is here. What's plagiarism about? Tale as old as time. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Beauty and the Beast. Tell as old as time. Okay. It's like the devil is saying, you knew better. You knew better. You knew they weren't on your level. You knew what you was tying yourself to. You aren't a victim. You too was doing it. And because other leaders have done it before you. Other gurus have done it before you. Other emperors have done it before you. It's giving like there's nothing new under the sun. Same shit, different day. This is the price you pay to want to be a part of that world or a part of a world. Interesting. Dun, 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 dun. You poor, unfortunate souls. The crazy part is they make these damn fairy tales and fables and stuff, and it's really just like playing your face about you. The devil energy. You can see this coming a mile away. The dysfunction, the imbalance. So, okay, so this is what plagiarism is. Someone feels like you're taking what you've learned from those psychics, from those intuitives. You're taking what you have acquired from those experiences, and then you are repackaging it, and rebranding it into something for yourself. 3 of Cups in reverse. This is what they're gossiping about. They're calling you a fake, a flex, a fodger, a scam artist. This is business. This is romance and business, kind of pleasure and play. Wait. This is mixing business with pleasure here. And the lines becoming very blurry. So there's like a lot of people that be wanting to expose you right now. We need a higher love. Oh. It's like, oh, I'm going to expose you. You're just like all the other ones that does this shit. They're unsatisfied with something that you've done. They feel used up, washed up. Baby. And it's like, too, they're like telling someone, oh, you need to watch out for this person. They're not going to be any different with you than they were with me. Let's wrap this shit up, shall we? Higher plan and destiny, and dissatisfaction in a friend or lover is in reverse. All right, so someone isn't going to be able to piper you. Essentially, someone isn't going to be able to piper you, or you aren't going to be able to piper someone else, and that's how you're going to know that they are the one. Okay, your mojo isn't going to work on each other or something like that. Both of y'all may have the same type of mojo. You know what I'm saying? You can't. 33, master teacher. 33, master teacher. You both are master teachers. And so there is no love lost. Just lessons learned. It's the ones I told you, your mojo ain't gonna work on each other. clarify this. Oh, Three of Swords and a star in reverse. So it feels like you're on the right path, or someone has been struggling to find the right path. And though they have decided, or though you or this person has decided to progress forward with the Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, this is like, I'm going to stop doing what I'm doing. I'm going to pretty much, there's a sense of obedience here to your divine plan. Okay, so this is rejecting an offer. And rejecting that offer is turning someone down or rejecting someone's offer is going to break their heart. They're going to feel rejected by you. And they're going to feel like you're rejecting them because you want to go and start a new life with someone else. Ace of Cups. I feel like you were looking for the one in all the wrong places until you found it. And you are kind of surrendering to this is what I have to do. This is what I have to do. But like I said, someone feels definitely rejected by you. Let's get your closing message, collective. We need a higher love. Oh. Spirit will close the message. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel clear and concise messages for my collective. We have, ooh, look at the ram. We got stag, ram, the devil. Okay. The goat. All these different horns. The horns are out. The horns are out. Aries energy. Somewhere between Aries and Capricorn season. Alright, I'm also picking up on fall season. So significant points of times of year for you. You have many gifts. No problem can withstand the power of your mind. With patience, you can reach your mountaintop. Never give up, and good luck will follow. All right. So I feel like the truth is setting you free. All right, collective, until next time.